What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you some Rising Star content today. So let's go ahead and dive right in. The topic of this video is how to gain XP as quickly as possible. There's actually a very, very simple solution to this and a very simple answer, and I believe, at least from my research, it is music lessons. There is no other place you are going to get the same bang for your buck in terms of energy used and time taken with the amount of XP that you receive. So I've been looking at a lot of the missions between the first two locations within Buscaria. So that includes the hometown and local gig circuit. So looking here, just going through, you don't get quite that much XP until you get to the later missions, at which point, so for example, the midweek slot, this is going to take an hour. It's going to require 80% of your energy, and you get 125 XP. You also get some ego, and you earn some star bits along the way, so it's not terrible, but this is probably one of the closest missions that I have seen to music lessons. Then going to the local gig circuit, I don't think that there's anything there that really stuck out to me in terms of the amount. Again, it's going to be the shopping mall one, the one that takes 60 seconds. It requires 80% energy. So again, you can only do one of these and then you got to recharge the other 80% unless you have a pizza slice or you find a pizza slice. You do earn 131 XP and you get some star bits along the way. So it's not terrible, right? And the ego that you gain from it isn't bad either. As you go higher up, though, these take a tremendously longer amount of time. So, for example, this is almost over 3x the amount of time taken. Yes, you get quite a bit more star bits, but your XP is essentially the same. 131 versus 132. You go to acoustic tent, 133, local mini tour, 134, and then band auditions, but I'm not even that far yet. So really, if you're looking at music lessons, the best way to do it is pretty much any one of these, because it's only going to take you 1 hour. It only takes 40% of your energy. So usually if you are at a full bar at 100%, you can probably get 2 of these missions at least before you have to wait until you go all the way up or use a pizza slice in the way that I've been using, if you've seen the strategies for those. So if you're trying to level up quickly, that's where I would focus. This is just something that I kind of stumbled upon recently, because I for the most part have just been farming star bits, but I do want to get to a higher level and see what else this game, what else is entailed with this game as I go along. So leveling up is going to be important for me, and looking at where I'm at right now, where I just got to the acoustic tent and I've done a couple of missions for these. Looking ahead, I'm not only going to need more fans, which I can go and get from buying specific cards, and I laid out a strategy in a previous Rising Star video, but as I'm seeing here, I will need to get to level 55. So quite a bit of ways to go. I'm only at level 48 and I'm trying to figure out what's the fastest way that I can do this. And it seems as though that is going to be, or music lessons are going to be the way that I focus on that, especially now as my ego is starting to creep up. I usually like to keep this at 10% or lower, but some of the bigger missions that I'm doing now have given me a ton of drunk fans. So for example, I have like 110 drunk fans, which is more than I've ever had before. So it's kind of nice in that sense, but this is the part of the game that is now starting to get interesting to me. I know people probably think I rag on Rising Star all the time for not being a game, but it really is just management of your time and resources, right? So it's like farming in a sense, and that's exactly what I was doing. I was farming star bits, but I'd like to farm more star bits than I am now, and that is why I am trying to focus in on these. So I will be focusing on music lessons. Of course, you get some skill along the way. You don't need very high levels for all of them, but at least for the basic singing guitar lessons, those I believe come right off the bat. And if you have a card, I'm still trying to focus on this, and maybe I'll do a video once I learn a little bit more, but it seems like you get extra skill for any cards that you have. So for example, in order to get to the second level, I needed the one of those guitar cards. So I bought the guitar card, and then now the basic singing versus guitar lesson, it goes from 5 to 10 skills rewarded to 6 to 12. So it's just slightly more in terms of skill. But again, let me keep the focus of this video on XP and how to level up quickly. I would say, and somebody please correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm missing something here, because I have looked through most of the missions, at least the ones that are available to me. So it does seem like focusing on music lessons is going to be the fastest way to level up. So I need to get to level 50 so I can get that Starbits Millionaire card. Of course, I don't even have close to a million Starbits, but I want to get to level 50 so that I'm at least eligible for that special Starbits Millionaire mission. And that'll be something fun. So hopefully if I can get there and acquire the necessary amount of Starbits needed, then I'll make a video on that. But that is all I have for you guys in today's video. Hope it was helpful, and I hope you guys are having fun on your Rising Star journeys. I will see you not around the game since it's a one-player game, but I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing rest of your day. Take care.